What's up, family? It's Mark, onerepatatime.net. We're going to call it an exercise tutorial for the forward-backward lunge. So it's a two-move combination. If you're a client, you've probably got this in a functional workout day routine. And in general, for everybody, I am a fan of unilateral training, which is often neglected. So that's one leg at a time. Everybody wants to do squats, any sort of deadlift, leg press, heaven forbid leg extensions. I'll include a link down below why you shouldn't do leg extensions or how you should do them. Very lightweight. And anyways, so I like to do this because it is very functional, right? It is forcing you to move in multiple planes of direction, which is often neglected. Now, we've also already done a normal exercise tutorial for lunges. So I'm going to include a link down below talking about, shin angle, torso angle, how you can kind of change the emphasis. But this is more, not so much, focusing on, okay, I want to maximize my quad activation versus my glute activation. This is more for being able to move in multiple planes of direction under control, right, with eventual load. So that's very important. So let's just do the front view first, which I'm going to have to segment it. Then we do the side view. It'll all make sense. So when we come up for the front lunge, mistake I see people do all the time is they go directly forward. Okay, so I actually want you to step a little bit out. So now notice my steps a little bit out to the right. Boom. Good. Same thing. Now, when we do the reverse lunge, it'll all make sense in a second. Again, don't go directly behind you. You're going to have a hard time keeping your balance unless you have really strong glute med and external rotators with the hip. I want you to take a step out to the side. Boom. So that is the step. Now, what the move is going to look like is we would do a forward lunge, straight into a reverse lunge. Okay, now a couple things to talk about. Whatever leg is, so this is the leg that I'm working. My left leg, my straight leg, I'm on my toes. It's only for balance. So a lot of things that I see people do, and I was guilty of this myself, especially when I started doing really heavy barbell reverse lunges, is I'm generating momentum off this back leg using my quads as if it's like, it's probably the most appropriate way to train your quads, similar to an extension machine, where I am generating momentum and I'm driving off and I'm getting a big stretch and contraction in my quads. I want this leg that's bent only to be for balance. So I'm generating all the pressure to come back off that front leg. When I go to the reverse, same thing. This is only for balance. Majority of my weight is in this leg. I come up. So I don't want this, lunging movement, right, where I'm pressing off my right calf, right? I want it just to be for balance. So together, it would look like boom, all the way to my right leg, push off, boom, all the way to my left leg, stand up. Boom, all the way to my right leg, left leg's only for balance, drive up to the right, boom, all the way to my left leg, drive up with the left. All right, when it's time to add weight, especially for this movement, I'm not a fan of barbell loaded, unless you're like really performance driven, an athlete, or getting ready for, boot camp or some sort of, special forces training. Even then, start with dumbbells, then work to a barbell. So again, we stand nice and tall, good posture. The movement is going to be forward. All the pressure's on my right leg. My left leg's just for balance. Drive off that right. Good. Take a step back. All the pressure's on my left leg. Good. And I stand up. The rep count is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you gotta do both setups. So that would be like set, like one for the first variation. So to make an even number sets, now you do another round, this time left leg forward, right leg back. So left leg forward, drive up, left leg back. So again, 1, 2. and so on. So again, you got to do both variations for a set to count and be totaled, and that is how you can do forward and reverse lunges 1 rep at a time. Watching this video in its entirety, if you liked what you saw, you wanted to see what else we could offer you, check out onerepatatime.net. This is not just a YouTube channel, this is a fitness and recovery mindset, blog, training service, nutrition programs, online, remote, private personal training, all of that. So if you like what you saw, want to get more information about how we can help you reach your fitness goals 1 day, 1 set, 1 rep at a time, check out onerepatatime.net.